Hi, I'm Wayward, and this is a Universe at War 1 vs. 1 match. Unfortunately, the replay system in Universe at War isn't the best in the whole world, so I actually don't know who these players are. We have in the bottom left a red hierarchy player, and in the top right we have a blue Novus player. I'm just going to have to call them Hierarchy and Novus. I was sent this replay by a member of the Universe at War community, and the title of the replay file was Close Call. I believe the Hierarchy player might be YourDoctor, but I have no clue as to who the Novus player is, and I'm not 100% sure of the identity of the Hierarchy player either. So we're just going to have to call them Novus and Hierarchy, or Blue and Red, probably the former. Additionally, unfortunately, the replay file is from the perspective of the player who recorded the replay, so I don't have as much information that I can give you about the Novus player, like what tech they're getting. I can speculate on it, I can see kind of secondhand, but basically what the replay file does is it takes the game and just removes the fog of war for the other player. So I have a lot of information about the Hierarchy player, but not as much about the Novus player. So we're going to have to make do and do our best, but I think that the game Universe at War is interesting enough to merit watching some replays, even if the experience is a little substandard. It's still a really interesting game, and it has a lot of fun stuff that both players are going to be able to do. And the faction design is really fun. So, of course, for those of you who may not be familiar with Universe at War, it has three widely different factions. The Hierarchy are probably the most iconic faction due to these giant walkers that serve as their bases as well as attack units. The Novus are probably the second most popular or most recognizable faction, with their kind of sleek, plasticky looking robot units, and the fact that they can teleport through their conduit network. Now, interestingly enough, I can't actually see the conduits because I'm from the perspective of the Hierarchy player, but you will be able to see units traveling through them. Like there's little blue lines. At the basic level, only infantry can travel through the conduit network. There's an optional upgrade that players can research to make any unit able to do that as well. It remains to be seen if this player is going to do that. For now, our Novus player has gotten 5 refineries, and it looks like they're going for their science facility and their high tech, and they have at the moment a single infantry factory at the moment. Down here, our Hierarchy player has 5 Reaper drones, this is their harvester unit. It doesn't need to return to any sort of refinery, unlike the Novus, who have the refinery and then these tiny little flying drones that suck up resources and then return to drop them off. These drones are automated, you can't control them, they just do whatever the heck they're going to do. So, not too much going on. We have a second flow conduit coming down, flow generator coming down here. Looks like a little expeditionary force is coming up here to take this laser turret, and it looks like we've got a grunt going out to take this scanner as well. Per usual for the Hierarchy, that first walker is going right for the enemy base. It's being outfitted with, take a look, a weapon accelerator, and on the top looks like another weapon accelerator, so this thing is being fitted out for battle. I think it can walk on the bridge, but it doesn't have to. Walkers are terrain independent. He looks like he's going to go right through the water. Looks like we have a science walker coming down. Always fun to see those. And the detection drone, which gives the Hierarchy their mini-map, as well as it can put down scanner sweeps. For the Novus, we have 2 infantry factories out. 1 vehicle with a, I think it's a wave amplifier, and we have the upgrade for the science center coming down. So the Novus is actually teching really fast, which is kind of cool. just a big swarm of these ohm bots. This is the basic infantry. They can throw themselves at enemy units, enemy structures, I think, not units, as a grenade. They can turn themselves into grenades and suicide. Have some defenses going up here. We have this materials factory captured. I'm not entirely sure what that does. Reduces build times by 20%. That's pretty cool.
An enemy has finished a research project.
So we have the hero Mirabelle coming out for the Novus, and for the hierarchy we just have Assault Branch Tier 1 to get some of those basic upgrades that are necessary. So it looks like we have 3 weapons accelerators and 1 rage extender, and now we've got some plasma turrets coming down. So this is a fully weaponized walker coming out. I think these ohm bots may actually be decent against it if they all suicide onto it at once. Plus, Mirabelle is just nasty and annoying to deal with if the player knows what they're doing. Spreading out these Reaper drones, that's always good. It's just resources. Everything, pretty much everything on the map is just resources. A big swarm of ohms. I've never seen that many ohms before. Let's see. This is field inverters can come out. The amplifiers. We have the, I think it's the vacuum. No, I think that's the EMP one actually. The EMP support weapon. Looks like we have some harass coming in for the Novus player. I think these Reaper drones do not really stand a chance. Let's see, Science Walker sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, got the... So, there we go. I think these Reaper drones are going to be no short work of. But on the other hand, our hierarchy player is sitting here waiting to attack himself. 1 down, 2 about to go down, and then the third one down as well. So we've gone from 5 Reapers to 2. That is a pretty massive hit to the economy of our hierarchy player, and they're not stopping there. We might have more Reapers coming down. Let's see, more defenses. Looks like our Novus player is kind of seeing where, if there's anything else out here. Not much down here, actually. They might be hoping to pick off a walker or something. Or they're sneaking in the back way. That's pretty clever. Scouting for more Reapers with Mirabelle. Just ohms. Nothing but ohms. That's funny. Yeah, that's the EMP one. It's not the vacuum imploder, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm gonna look like an idiot if that is the vacuum imploder. I think that might be... I'll know if he builds the other one. Anyway, this is one of the Novus super weapons. Either it'll EMP enemies, or it will just destroy everything. One or the other. Looks like we have a base snipe attempt, and probably a successful one, since there's nothing much here. Let's see, we have more Reapers coming down, good for hierarchy player. Yeah, this is gonna just, there's, hierarchy's not even gonna try to save this. There's the detection drone, here goes the first arrival site. I think hierarchy was kind of complacent, bit of a mistake. The Science Walker's doing nothing. Looks like we have more eco coming out for hierarchy player. Good job there. Oh, our first and second wave amplifier. This is actually my favorite unit in the game, right here. It's kind of like a void ray, a ground-based void ray. The longer it attacks, the more damage it does. Also, it can generate a force field. No, not a force field. Like an aversion field to push units away. Have some units. Nope. Those ohm bots are going to be whittled down. Let's see. Mirabelle versus the hierarchy walker. I actually like the walker's odds on this. Got that anti-air arc turret. Yeah, it looks like those ohms are getting cleaned up pretty well by these spitter turrets. And this walker's just going to literally stomp right through the enemy base. That's the best thing about playing with the hierarchy. Your buildings can literally walk on your opponent's buildings. 2 amplifiers is not going to do too much. We have 1 hole in our walker already, and another about to go down. So this is actually, I was expecting it to make it further, but now it's going to go down almost instantly thanks to these wave amplifiers. Let's see. Any second now, it's just going to pop. There it goes. Man, I really thought he was going to make it further into that base. These owners are sitting around doing nothing. Got that arrival site going down. Right now, it's kind of looking bad for our hierarchy player. Just got that Science Walker, which is a decent weapon, but it can't produce units. And we just have some defenses and not even a full eco-saturation on these Reapers. Back in our Novus, and hierarchy players just given the Novus player a ton of resources. Ohms. That's for scouting. Not much in the way of units coming down. Got the EMP ready, and I think this is the vacuum super weapon. Yeah, but Novus is feeling pretty confident right now, I would think. Let's see. I think that's, yeah, another arrival site, so we've got 2, which is smart, but still... 3rd arrival site, actually. No, I'm sorry, just 2. But still no walker, which is really bad. Got tons of resources. Mirabelle's coming in for the scout, trying to find the remnants of the hierarchy force. Really need to see hierarchy building some glyph carvers going to go immediately down to these ohms. Boom. There we go. Got the assembly walker coming down. Probably want to see another walker come down pretty quickly too. Let's see, there we go. Matter conduit, super weapon for the hierarchy. Let's check going assault branch. Just got assault 2, so we can make heroes. Really would be good to see. I didn't see if Mirabelle scouted the hierarchy base. This 2nd arrival site's going to go down pretty quick. Interesting. There we go. Mirabelle's coming back. Coming back for the kill. Maybe. Ohm's finally coming on out. Let's see. Got some defenses coming down. I love these turrets. The redirection turret is one of the coolest turrets in all of RTS. The carver's not going to go anywhere. That arrival site goes down. I think our sell off. That's good. Deny them satisfaction. Let's see. Got our assembly walker. Got our detection drone coming back out finally. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Still only 5 Reapers. I think we can build 7. Novus is going to throw these ohms away. No, but the EMP turns off the turrets. Very well done. Yeah, there's the vacuum imploder. Just use the EMP. Use this little turret farm. Let's see. Let's take a look at our Novus. Got some amplifiers, a lot of ohms. Kind of stalled out on the production, it looks like. It's hard to tell where the Novus is. Okay, I'll do that. He might be almost maxed out with just ohm bots, which is interesting. The match is definitely bogged down a little bit. Oh no, I found the matter conduit. Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, that's about all you can do. Sell it off. Try again somewhere else. What our hierarchy player needs to do. Okay, so we have tier 3 assault branch that is basically turns the assembly walker into a super weapon. Those mass drivers are insane. And we are getting Small Rex, phase tanks. I think that's what we're going to go for, is phase tanks. And we get the phase modules for Hierarchy Infantry. I actually really also like... Oh, there's a Science Walker. What a waste. What a waste. It's healing itself, but it's going to go down. 2 of its crown hard points are gone already. Yeah, our Hierarchy player is pretty much pinned into his corner of the map. Once his resources are gone, he's going to be really hurting. Nobody's taken this corner yet, but the Novus is closer to it. This particular map, I do not remember the name of it, but it's you run out of resources pretty quick in Universe at War terms. Yeah, now Mirabelle's back. Our Assembly Walker is finally moving out. It'd be nice to see something else come with it. Still only have 5 of the 7 members being built. But anyway, yeah, I really like how Universe at War handles upgrades with these upgrade modules, upgrade pods. Oh, he's killing his own resources? No, he shouldn't do that. Hope he didn't do that. That would be bad. That Science Walker's going down pretty hard, actually. Forces Mirabelle back. Actually, pretty good. It's eventually going to go down, though, and it's contributing nothing of real value to the match. Looks like we've got some Novus harvesting of these resources down here, which is basically the last... I got some here, but basically the last resources on the map is down here. Once this is out, the Hierarchy player is going to be hurt. Yeah, Hierarchy not showing the best tactics here. Really, you want at least 2... Yeah, he's got the phase tank pod there, but no units coming out. Just a ton of resources backed up. Finally, we have the Matter Conduit, another Science Walker coming down. This one is still alive, though, so... Actually, did pretty well for itself. Got its air chamber back up. I was wrong. I really thought that it would be... killed that hard point, though. 2 Science Walkers, interesting. Maybe he expected this one to go down, but no, it killed all those ohms. Okay, we got some wave, we got some amplifiers, we have just a bunch of ohms and some amplifiers. Pretty passive match overall. I was expecting a lot more back and forth. Oh god, did they kill Mirabelle? Oh, but the vacuum imploders goes down, so maybe it's worth it. Let's see. Everything. Building goes down. Arrival site actually is still fine. Lost two Reaper drones. He's actually got a ton of resources banked up, though. He's got 4 more. Matter Conduit is still around. Really want to see like some more units come out. The Science Walkers get involved in the combat. He knows what's coming, though. He knows it's there. Gonna force the Hierarchy to attack into it. It'd be nice to see a Hierarchy. Oh, I think he's building Kamal Rex. I can't select it. Well, I think I saw him select Kamal Rex. Oh, EMP'd. He'd still attack, but ouch. Well played with the Novus. Lost the first mass driver. Lose that first arm. Yep, first arm goes down. Almost immediately. Let's see. Oh, painful. Lost the second mass driver. Here come the ohms. Oh man, what a waste. Building some units, but let's see. Lost both amplifiers. That walker's going to go down. Ouch. Not even going to make it into the base. Already reharvesting his dead units. The Founder out. The second hero for the Novus. Actually, the walker's making it pretty far. Killed one of the reaction turrets. Still trucking. Got another amplifier out. With the sell off, that's probably good. Oh, it dies before he sells it. Ouch. Ouch. Let's see. A lot of resources spent, but I don't see another walker coming down. Looks like we have Orlok the Eternal out, though. One of our Hierarchy heroes. And something else is coming out, probably Kamal Rex. What we really need is for the Hierarchy player is a concerted attack with more than one walker, but the Science Walker is sitting there doing nothing. This Science Walker is also sitting there doing nothing. It would have been really nice to have those involved in that last fight. Novus player is playing really defensively, getting those turrets back up. Amplifiers, got a field inverter out. Another very cool unit.
I am destined for greatness.
Oh, we have full map vision now with the visual optimizers from the Science Walker. Let's get in the fight or sell it off. Come on. He's forced now to move his harvesting operations across the map because he's out of resources. There's nothing left here. And Novus is harvesting down here. This is going to be bad for the Hierarchy unless he can get some additional units out. I think he's moving down to the bottom corner to set up more operations, but the map's getting kind of denuded of resources at this point. Yeah, and then the Glyph Carver has been seen, giving the Novus ample time to react. Although the Novus player is being kind of passive. I think he's waiting for his super weapons to come back online. And now we have both Hierarchy heroes, Kamal Rex and Orlok the Eternal. Oh no. Got some variants coming out. These are stealth tanks. I don't think they do great damage. Oh man, was the EMP. We have 3 Reapers out in the open. Fortunately, they're pretty beefy, especially against these variants. Variants are more of an anti-infantry. Not going to do much to the Reaper guns. And now we have an attack coming in, a massive attack coming in on the Hierarchy's base. It's pretty well fortified, but these heavy units are going to do a lot better than these Ohms. Ohms are going to get up pretty quick. The Glyph Carver does not survive, though. Ohms running away. Oh, nice. Oh, Matter Conduit hit. Killing that whole army. The field inverter barely gets away. The amplifier barely gets away. That was a pretty good hit. Well played, thanks to these visual optimizers that reveal the whole map. Okay, Hierarchy's starting to come back into this a little bit. Although that vacuum imploder is now ready to drop its black hole wherever the Novus player wants. So that could be bad. That's a variant right there. They're like allied stealth tanks. Come on, Hierarchy player, get your butt in gear. Get Orlok and Kamal out there. Get yourself another... Got dervishes coming out for the Novus. Fast air superiority fighter. It's a pretty good tech switch, I think. It's going down. Oh no. Oh no, get out. Get out. No. Oh. Dies. Orlok is fine. It's a wasted a hero. Science Walker is okay, but its visual optimizers are now gone. Rival site is still intact. Have another rival site coming down. Some stalled out Reapers. Whoops. Again, a bit of a lull in the match. I think it's going to come down to who manages to suck up these last resources the fastest. And right now it's looking like the Novus player, because these Reapers are doing nothing. Oh, more dervishes coming out. I don't even know if they're just going to attack them. That's their Death Blossom ability. It hits everything in the area. There we go. Super effective against the Reapers. One is not long for this world, though. Hierarchy, get your butt in gear, man. This is the Novus's game to lose, really. He's been ahead pretty much the whole time. One down. Do something. More Reaper drones coming out. Novus's harvesters coming up here to reclaim the last little bits of detritus left behind by the Hierarchy army. This sells it off. That's good. Good, good, good. At least he's doing that much. Dervishes really were a good tech switch. It lets him find wherever his opponent is on the map, contest them wherever they are. Continuing to reinforce this area is our Hierarchy player, but there's not much point to it. There's not very many resources left up here. There's some, I guess. But really what he needs to do is get together some sort of actual attack force to come in and try to take care of this base. Maybe a multi-pronged one. Maybe get a walker up here and then a walker down here. But I don't know if there's enough resources left on the map for that yet. Well, this is at least slowing down the Novus a little bit, killing some of those. Oh. Attacking that grab turret while it's building, nice. Yeah, the Dervish tech switch is probably the best decision either player's made so far in the match. Hierarchy player might as well just sell off this stuff. There's no point keeping that around. Got an economic rebuild going on down here. This is one thing I actually like about Universal War. For all this match has been a little slow. It really lets the player kind of come back into the game pretty easily. One of the better games out there for this, actually. Sell it off, sell it off. Oh my gosh. It's interesting. I don't know if that was a visual glitch. I saw a wave amplifier attack start. Weird. Still not even enough resources to build another walker. Oh, Dervish got caught. It goes down. The grav turrets are nasty. They're a really good defensive structure. You see there, you're killing those almost immediately. I really don't know what the Novus player's doing. I don't know if he's just scared, worried that a bad engagement's going to lose him the game, maybe. Finally, another assembly walker coming out. The science walker really not doing much. Orlok is not really doing much. I think attacking into this army with only one walker is going to be a suicide maneuver. But I'm anticipating that's what's going to happen at this point. This assembly walker is going to get itself all kitted out and try to walk into the Novus base. There's the founder. In performance mode. He's small in performance mode and gets much larger in his attack mode. This is mobility mode, basically. Utility. There we go. Yeah, we are going to have that two-pronged attack, actually. One assembly walker over here, one over here. Might not matter with that vacuum imploder, though. It's just about ready again, although we do have a fully armed matter conduit, too. So that could be good for a Hierarchy player. He's finally got some resources again thanks to these Reapers. Hopefully we get some more Reapers. Oh no! Oh, that building! It's being built. Oh no! Down goes the base. Sell off of the Science Walker. Orlok's still basically taking no damage. Oh, he was switching to his defensive mode. Nice. I'm not sure the Novus know that the hierarchy's down here, but where else could they be? Let's see. No. Glyph carvers down here, so the only place we can build now is here. Let's see if we get another walker coming out. We really need a second walker. Just one is not going to cut it. I think this is actually a pretty ill-advised move. The field inverter is going into shield mode, which I think is also actually kind of a mistake. Almost immediately died. EMP doing virtually nothing. It's a pretty badly placed EMP though. Maybe he thought it would hit the hero. I don't know. Let's see, Science Walker. That's good. I've never seen a Walker glyph on a mountain before. Warlock is doing nothing. Let's see. I think our Novus player is running low on resources. Now actually lacking high tier units. Got 2 left. He thinks this is the only thing the hierarchy player has left. That must be it. He thinks he can come in here and kill this and then win. Little does he know. Little does he know. That is the fun of these larger maps, is that there's places to hide on them. This player not really expanding the way they should. They can build up to 5 of each of these barracks, 5 factories, 5 air factories. Really, as a Novus player, that's kind of what you want to do. He's stuck on 1 air factory, only 2 vehicle factories, and then 2 infantry factories. Really could be doing a lot better. Oh, snuck those ohms in the back. Gonna try to kill that matter conduit. Oh, really bad idea. Switches to Warlock. That army goes down. Novus player trying for their own 2-pronged attack, but does not have strong enough force yet. Another. Oh no, the Dervish got caught again. Ouch. He's trying to sneak around, but being picked apart little by these defensive structures. Novus had a really strong start, but really kind of stalled out. Got those visual optimizers up again, and another assembly walker. So this is what the hierarchy player should have been doing the whole time. Now just build some units, get some tanks out or something. I think he's saving up for the mass drivers, but he really needs a mixed force. I'm impressed, actually. I really thought that the hierarchy was just doomed to lose a second ago. But now it's a very different picture. I think even the vacuum imploder, were it fully charged again, I don't think that would stop this. This is just a complete lack of scouting with the Novus. Actually, this could be bad for Warlock. No, he's charging up his artillery, so he can be fine. I don't know. Yep, getting the protection of the spitters, that's a good idea. Second assembly walker coming out. This is really just throwing away his advantage. I don't blame him. I know what's going on. I understand why, but it's painful to see. I'm trying to get this matter conduit again. This matter conduit going down would actually be really bad for the hierarchy player. I think he needs it, even with all this other stuff that. The Novus still have their double super weapons working for them. Down goes that spitter turret. Not really important at this point. Not a lot. Protect your matter conduit. Okay, the death march begins. Outfitted as mobile assault fortresses, got the double mass drivers, got the ability to create the phase tanks, even though I don't think we're going to see any. Novus is just messing around up here in the corner, and I think he's about. Where did mass driver go down? Vacuum employer, it's Warlock is going to be fine. Matter conduit is not. Yeah, there we go. There's the matter conduit. Right in the middle of the Novus base. Didn't shut anything off, but it killed out one of these flow conduits, or flow generators. So a little bit of damage before it went down. Novus needs to know, but I'm sure they know by now. Yeah, now they're going to see him. Now they see him coming. Let's see. He's not reacting. He has nothing, though. This is really just inevitable for the hierarchy at this point. Kind of a waste of a field inverter and amplifier. They're almost dead. They have very little HP. All we have is this small little flock of ohms against the full might of the hierarchy. Vacuum imploder is wasted. We have the EMP device, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Nothing really dedicated anti-vehicle. Losing a couple of defensive structures, not really important at this point. And there's the new matter conduit. I really feel like these science missiles should be put into battle. And this is just chipping away at the Novus's ability to even continue getting resources. I don't know if the Novus player has much they can do. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there they go. They go both get EMP'd, but I don't know that that's really gonna work. They might get one mass driver, but it's gonna be a different picture from before. We don't have all those amplifiers anymore. The mass drivers might do just enough AoE. Plus we've got units coming out, it looks like. Finally, yeah, here we go. We've got 3 phase tanks, 5 phase tanks, 6 phase tanks. Second mass driver will be close to going down. Here's that damage inverter. We're matched for those phase tanks. Oh my god, I've never seen so many monoliths. That is snazzy. Targeting the Novus's power. They're about to be depowered. What to do to stop that. Got some amplifiers out finally, not too many, but this walker might go down. Not 2 though. Novus caught without super weapons, soon to be without power in about a second. There we go. Ouch. Man, how do you pull this monolith trick? That's nasty. Novus player concedes. Wow. What a turnaround. What a massive turnaround. Very well done, both players. I know that was a little slow in the middle, clearly not a super high-level game, but that ending, I think, made up for it for the one person that's going to sit through the whole video to see it. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Wayward, and this has been Universe at War.